News just coming in. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has written to Prime Minister Modi this regarding the water sharing pact with Bangladesh and the fact that Prime Minister Modi held talks with his Bangladeshi counterpart Sheikh Hasina without the presence of West Bengal government. Now this in many ways then one is rather unprecedented, and we'll tell you why in just a bit, but she's rather upset over being left out of the talks between Prime Minister Modi and Sheikh Hasina. West Bengal Chief Minister and Trinamool Congress Supremo Mamata Banerjee expressed displeasure after she was left out of the talks between India and Bangladesh over the 1996 Ganga water sharing agreement. Now, sources told our consulting resident editor Jayanta Ghosal that Mamata Banerjee is in touch with her India bloc allies to gather support and raise the issue prominently in the parliament session. Now, let's just take a look at what the letter says. The letter very clearly says, I'm writing this letter in context of the recent visit of Honorable Prime Minister of Bangladesh. It seems that water sharing issues relating to the Ganges and Teesta rivers may have been discussed during the meeting. Such unilateral deliberations during the meeting without consultation and the opinion of the state government is neither acceptable nor desirable. That's news just coming in. We'll go into details of the letter, but joining me now is India Today Global's consulting resident editor Jayanta Ghosal from Calcutta. Jayanta, thank you so much for joining us here on India Today Global. Let's begin with the displeasure that she's expressed. When the government got to know about these conversations, what was the first reaction of the government?
Hello?
Jayanta Ghosal, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear now.
So, Jayanta, what was the first reaction of the government? What was the reaction of the government of West Bengal when they learned that there were discussions on Bangladesh, India water sharing agreement, as also on projects on the Teesta?
Actually, Geeta, West Bengal Chief Minister has released a letter today in Calcutta. And I talked to her and she told me that we are not against Bangladesh. We are not against the India-Bangladesh relationship. Even we are not against any such agreements also. But what Mamata Banerjee is concerned and what she is saying, that we are the longest border we have with Bangladesh. And river is one. River is not Bangladesh river or West Bengal river. So center is the main authority because government of West Bengal cannot talk to Bangladesh government directly. It cannot be, multilateral also. The center can talk to Bangladesh. And Mamata Banerjee is saying that we are suffering because the water of Teesta is also, there is a huge scarcity. In Sikkim, there is a hydro project. We are suffering for that. There are several other rivers also, like Atrei, which is coming from Bangladesh, and we are not getting water. We have written several letters to Prime Minister to intervene on this issue. We are not against the Farakka agreement renewal, but we are not, center has not involved us in the process of consultation because the Ganga erosion is a major problem in our state. And we have to address the issue of Ganga erosion, and there are several other points that non-implementation of the Farakka agreement that Bangladesh government is also raising. So we have to give the proper reply to that, and we are not consulted. You are not consulting, you are not giving the information. Even not only Farakka, when the technical team, you are sending to the technical team to Bangladesh, Rangpur, there will be a separate office also of the High Commission, Assistant High Commission. And it is in the jurisdiction of Bangladesh government. It's a Bangladesh territorial issue. But Teesta is a river. We should know that the scarcity of Teesta water will be more or not, that apprehension in the West Bengal people we have. So that reservoir projects, it can help, it can resolve the issue of Bangladesh, But whether it will affect West Bengal or not, that concern you are not addressing. So I think if center can intervene and center can talk to West Bengal CM after this letter, it can be resolved also. It's not an issue which is not completely non-implementable. Right. It is implementable if you can discuss. So Teesta Accord, it is true, Mamata Banerjee opposed, but Mamata is saying after that, so many years passed. Right. You didn't talk to us. You you never discussed the Teesta issue also, because Kalyan Rudra committee, there is a committee Mamata Banerjee appointed. That Kalyan Rudra committee also has submitted a report how to resolve the issue on the Teesta river water crisis. Government of India can take the initiative to resolve the issue, and you can invite the West Bengal government. And when Sheikh Hasina came, that was a great opportunity. There was no representative of the West Bengal government also. So, but the maximum border is there. So, Mamata Banerjee is saying that if it is a issue of land issue, we have resolved it. Chit Mahal, we have done it. Each and every day, we are interacting with the Bangladesh government for the medical issues, because it's very easy to come to Calcutta for health issues, and Mamata Banerjee is welcoming the e-medical facilities. So it's a issue which is only restricted to Teesta and Farakka and the other river issue. And if center can intervene, and if center can discuss, otherwise it will be more complicated. And the personal relationship with the Bangladesh Prime Minister and Mamata Banerjee, that is also good. Few days back, there was the mango diplomacy took place. Sheikh Hasina sent Bangladesh mangoes, Mamata Banerjee said.
Which is a regular affair, Jayanta. It happens on a regular basis. We've seen how Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee in the recent past have interacted. There have been opening of projects where she's come to Calcutta alone and gone back, to Kolkata and gone back. She did not even come to New Delhi. So the engagement between the state and Bangladesh have increased quite a bit in terms of the engagements. But let me just go back to the concerns that have been raised, Jayanta. Now, the vision statement, and we were discussing this in the past, so I'm going to reiterate, and I know what you're going to say, but it's an important one for our viewers to understand. The vision statement that was put out after the talks between India and Bangladesh, paragraph 6 says, recognizing the importance of water resource management in our bilateral relationship, and it goes on to say about the Joint Rivers Commission, Joint Technical Committee to initiate discussions for renewal of Ganges Waters Sharing Treaty of 1996. As part of our development cooperation, it says, we will also undertake conservation and management of Teesta River inside Bangladesh with Indian assistance. So they're not talking about the part of Teesta in West Bengal. They're actually talking about the part of Teesta in Bangladesh. Should there be involvement of West Bengal government even if there is a bilateral project within Bangladesh?
You're asking me?
Yes.
No, actually, Mamata is saying that if it is inside Bangladesh, you can do that. But this river is coming from upward to downward.
Yes.
That is the natural course of the flow of the water.
Yes.
And if there is a reservoir, and if the water, you can make a storage for Bangladesh, whether it will be affected to Bangladesh or not, that you are telling the center is telling it to Bangladesh government, center is explaining it to media, but yes, why not to the stakeholder, West Bengal as a stakeholder? You can discuss this with the Bangladesh, it's a sovereign country. And West Bengal, it is your, in federal structure, it is your province, it is your state. So, election is over. So, there is no political tutu mama. So, now you can discuss this issue. What MEA is saying or what PMO is saying, because there huge apprehension in the North Bengal also that this is in a strategy to implement the Teesta Accord as Mamata Banerjee objected. So it's a different way to achieve it. you are starting with this technical team, and why there is a separate office, and slowly you will do this. I mean, with ignoring West Bengal government, you can do in future. You can do a lot of things. So
Right.
this apprehension, I think, the dialogue is the best way to resolve the issue.
Okay.
Mamata Banerjee
Another very
is
important
highly
point.
negotiable on this.
Another very important point that she draws, and she's been a political veteran, so to say, when it comes to these issues. She talks about federal unity and questioning the central government. She's saying, is it federal unity if you're not actually involving West Bengal government in conversations where in the past, and we'll come to the past, in the past we've seen Mamata Banerjee not just being involved, but to in many instances, Jayanta, she actually ensured that if it was not to West Bengal's advantage, that the agreement did not go through. I mean, we've seen that during the Manmohan Singh days. But the question that she asks, one, is that is it a federal unity? And secondly, that according to your reports, that she has engaged the India bloc to take it up in Parliament.
Yes, because I will remind you, when once Prime Minister visited Dhaka to inaugurate some buses, and some India, Bangladesh and West Bengal also part to that, because there is a Dhaka, Kolkata, and there are a lot of train service, bus service. Mamata Banerjee, Prime Minister, told her to be in Dhaka. And Mamata Banerjee went there. I was there in that trip. And I remember Prime Minister called her, and Mamata Banerjee came to Prime Minister's hotel in Bangladesh, and they went to Sheikh Hasina's home together.
Yes.
Prime Minister took her in his own car, and they discussed, and everything resolved, and they inaugurated the bus services together inside the Prime Minister Bangladesh residence. So it is achievable. It is not like that. Only, in diplomacy, why Manmohan Singh failed? Because without informing Mamata Banerjee, Pranab Mukherjee, through the Dinesh Trivedi was a rail minister, and they thought that they will pass the Teesta Accord without informing Mamata. And Dinesh Trivedi told Mamata Banerjee that Teesta Accord is now, tomorrow it is going to be passed, and she didn't know, and she objected. And after that, you sent Shiv Shankar Menon, you sent Nair, even Deepu Mani came once. But there was no.
I remember, Jayanta, that Mamata was not very happy with a suited, booted IFS officer trying to come and discuss politics with her. Is that true?
In diplomacy, Geeta, perhaps you know better than me that today's diplomacy, the important thing is ego massage in diplomacy. Without, I mean, if you want to achieve something, there should be a homework, there should be something. I mean, why we call cultural diplomacy, mango diplomacy, these, that, very important things are there, because you have to achieve a goal, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he does it globally. Actually. Then why not with West Bengal? It is not the BJP's West Bengal's agenda. This is Prime Minister diplomacy should give importance more than BJP TMC battle in West Bengal.
That's true. Going back to the issue of now past governments compared to Manmohan Singh government to this government. In the past, irrespective of what happened, I know that Pranab Mukherjee did overstep, and Mamata Banerjee did pull out. But there was a lot of engagement, that there were people who were sent, there were envoys, so to say, who were sent to Calcutta every now and again, every time there was a conversation with Bangladesh. Do you see a shift from what used to happen to what happens now? Is cooperative federalism, so to say, impacted?
No, I think always there is a hope. Always there is a hope. In Parliament, they are going to raise the issue, and they are talking to the allies, because from the Prime Minister office or from the Jaishankar's, I mean the Foreign Ministry's office, there is no communication with the West Bengal government. There is an important Deputy High Commission office also in Calcutta. And that is a very historical building. In 1971, the Calcutta, I mean the very important place.
Of
And
Bangladesh.
each and every,
You mean the Deputy High Commissioner of Bangladesh? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. And each and every day, Bangladesh police also, recently there is a major incident. There was a murder of a Bangladesh MP, and West Bengal government supported the Bangladesh government and government of India also. The Home Ministry told West Bengal government, and they worked together. So if on the other issues, if there is a federal unity, if there are intelligence sharing, Bangladesh, Calcutta, but why not for Teesta?
Absolutely.
Mamata Banerjee wrote a letter that there is a problem with the Sikkim. There is a Hydel project and we are not getting the Teesta water. First, you should discuss this issue with the Sikkim CM and West Bengal CM, and center can call a meeting, tripartite meeting inside India. Then we can talk with Bangladesh. That meeting also didn't take place yet. So I think always there is a new start, new beginning, and I'm a very optimist journalist, and I believe the India-Bangladesh relationship is now the geostrategic position of Bangladesh, and Sheikh Hasina is going to China in the first week of July. So we should, and the best trusted relationship, best friendship, and Sheikh Hasina came thrice in a very short duration.
That's true.
This part, Mamata is not objecting. Mamata is in favor of this relationship. Only she wants some sort of centers in relationship, especially Prime Minister, when he has a very good, the capability and the energy to resolve this sort of diplomatic crisis. If we can do this with Maldives, if we can do this, why not with our own state?
Maldives, you're absolutely right there, Jayanta. The fact that we have reached out to the Maldives, irrespective of what happened in the recent past, so much of the troll army coming out and saying boycott Maldives, but the fact that you realize how important the Maldives is, how important according to you is to ensure that West Bengal and Bangladesh have good ties, for India, Bangladesh to have good ties?
Yeah, West Bengal is very important. Like when you want to make diplomacy with Sri Lanka, you cannot ignore Tamil Nadu.
True.
It's like that. If we want to make a good diplomacy, good relationship with Bangladesh, you cannot ignore West Bengal. You are involving Assam Chief Minister. You are involving Tripura Chief Minister for the railway projects and several projects. But I think in diplomacy there should not be any double engine theory.
Were they in the room? Were they in the room? Was Hemanta Biswa Sarma in the room? Because we told
Sorry?
Was Hemanta Biswa Sarma in the room, or are you talking about consultation separately, and that the fact that Mamata Banerjee was not consulted?
No, I think Mamata Banerjee is not involved. India, Bangladesh, when Delhi, Dhaka, all negotiations, there are 10 MOUs, more than 10 MOUs, and the West Bengal is also a very important state involved in all these projects and all these issues, because West Bengal is a neighboring country from the Bangladesh, and the longest border. And the issue of, if you want to resolve the issue of Rohingya, if you want to resolve the issue of infiltration, so all positive, negative, everything, without discussion with West Bengal, you cannot resolve this issue. And now Teesta, Mamata Banerjee is saying there is a strong scarcity of water in North Bengal. The North Bengal people are suffering. So I am the Chief Minister of West Bengal. I have to address the need of the West Bengal people. I am not the foreign minister of this West Bengal or India. So my job is to protect the interest of the West Bengal. And there is a proposal that you give a North Bengal economic package for West Bengal, for the several reservoirs, for Teesta. What Bangladesh is doing, West Bengal government also wanted this sort of reservoirs for Teesta, and then we can go for Bangladesh.
Okay.
So that proposal is still there, but you didn't address. That is Mamata Banerjee's take. Now, I don't know who is right, who is wrong, but there is a conflict in the federal conflict. With this federal conflict, it will be very difficult to renew the Farakka agreement, it will be very difficult to clear the Teesta agreement also.
Jayanta,
So I think better late than never.
Is there somebody
There should
in
be a
Calcutta?
dialogue.
Is there somebody in Kolkata who's directly in touch with Dhaka? Are there envoys that work differently through back channels between Dhaka and Kolkata as well? Or is it a violation, so they do not do that, they only go through New Delhi?
No. There is always a lot of back channels. And it's a very important question. You have raised the actual very suggestion for action also. Because, Mamata Banerjee, what Manmohan Singh, actually the strategy was wrong, because through diplomat he thought, or through bureaucrat rather.
I remember that.
But there should be a political mechanism, Bangladesh and West Bengal, and Prime Minister should authorize the persons also. There should be a track 2, but with the consent of Delhi, because Mamata Banerjee cannot do it independently, and Dhaka is also always very sensitive on this issue, without informing, without, hurting Delhi. Sheikh Hasina also never gives the track 2, importance of the track 2 with Mamata, because there should be a consent of Delhi, and there should be a representation of Sheikh Hasina. There are a lot of people whose Mamata Banerjee has a personal relationship with the Sheikh Hasina's representatives, but Prime Minister or MEA and the Foreign Minister and the Delhi, basically, they should authorize that mechanism. That will be the best thing. The government of India and the West Bengal government will be happy to go forward on that.
All right. Before I let you go, my final leg of questions, Jayanta. There's a very strong contingent of the TMC now in Parliament. How strongly do you think are they going to raise this issue, and are we to expect disruptions in the coming days?
No, I think TMC Congress relationship is also, I don't think that it is not like DMK. Even Kejriwal is more close to Rahul Gandhi and the India team. Mamata Banerjee is still away from this India, because still Congress leadership has not said that Communist Congress alliance is over in West Bengal.
Yes.
Still, they have not changed Adhir Chaudhary. They have dissolved the committee, and Adhir Chaudhary is the acting president. So, Mamata is also very cautious on the future strategy of Congress, because, Congress, Mamata relationship, there is a lot of rough weather in the election time also. This Congress Communist alliance is still alive. Mamata Banerjee's Akla Cholore Niti, independently, yes. Solitary.
Walk alone.
Walk alone, right. Walk alone. Yes. That strategy is still alive. So, and Mamata Banerjee knows that there is a dearth of number, but it is, Mamata Banerjee didn't tell me, but my understanding goes that there is no khatra of Narendra Modi government now. There is no problem of Narendra Modi's, even in the speaker election also, even in the coalition government. But the role of opposition, they will raise the issues on the education issues, all these issues, share market. But they don't want to destabilize the government now, because there is a dearth of number in the India side also. Everybody knows it. It's an open secret. Okay. And there is no, Mamata is not ready to go for any misadventurism now to destabilize this government. So exactly. I think that part Mamata is very clear. But the role of opposition, Mamata cannot be a part of NDA. So that repetition of the Vajpayee time also will not take place. But Mamata seriously, she thinks that there is possibility of federal unity. But if you what Mamata told me, that the signal from Delhi is still, it is for confrontationally signal. So right. If you want to go on Bangladesh issue also, you could have handled Mamata Banerjee before the Sheikh Hasina's visit. And that they didn't care. That
or
is
she could have been
invited,
or she could have been invited to Delhi for the same visit.
Sorry?
Or she could have been invited to Delhi for the same visit.
Yeah. They could have invited, but they didn't consult, they didn't invite. There was no, communication. Although you are taking some decision on, although it is in Bangladesh territory, but it's Teesta, and Teesta is not a part of Punjab or Gujarat. So it's a one river, and there are some apprehensions, and there is a baggage of history on the the mishandling of Teesta agreements, and that still it is so in the backdoor implementation, that is the apprehension, that backdoor implementation of Teesta agreement avoiding West Bengal. And if Mamata Banerjee, if center is still they are not in a mood of communication or talk, then Mamata will go more aggressive in West Bengal. It can be a major election issue. In the by-elections are there now.
Right. Final question. Sorry, final question, Jayanta. I just wanted to know whether if Mamata Banerjee is going to engage, she's written to Prime Minister Modi, but is she going to engage Dhaka? Will she be writing or speaking to Sheikh Hasina?
Sorry?
She's written to Prime Minister Modi already. Will she be writing or speaking to Sheikh Hasina?
Hello?
Can you hear me? I'm saying, Jayanta, she's already written to Prime Minister Modi. Will she be writing to or speaking with Sheikh Hasina as well?
Yeah. No. Mamata Banerjee has not written anything to Sheikh Hasina, and she is not communicating to Sheikh Hasina. She knows that her in a federal structure in India, there is a limitation. But Mamata Banerjee is expecting that Prime Minister will respond. Prime Minister will give a reply to her. And she has not said anything. Today she held a press conference in Calcutta. She has said that Government of India is ignoring our sentiment and that there is a scarcity of water. And even she said that North Bengal people, a major section of the North Bengal people, they didn't vote for us. They voted for BJP. In spite of that, for the North Bengal people, I am raising the issue. So it's not political. It's my West Bengal. And after this letter, but in the press conference, she didn't say anything naming Narendra Modi. She didn't attack Prime Minister. So there is a space for negotiation, there is a space for talk and dialogue. And I think Prime Minister and Mamata Banerjee's personal chemistry, in spite of all political acrimony, that is not bad. Because there is a wavelength. Both are from the ground politics. Both are not aristocrats background. So I think there is a possibility of talk on Teesta and Farakka, and it can be useful if Prime Minister invites her in that.
Jayanta Ghosal, thank you so much for this exclusive report. That was Jayanta Ghoshal's exclusive report on the letter that has been written by West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee to Prime Minister Modi, expressing displeasure over the agreements that are being discussed and signed with the Bangladesh administration. However, being the veteran politician that she is, like Jayanta Ghosal said, she's left room for diplomacy, she's left room for negotiations, she's left room for engagement between the state and the centre. We'll see what the response of Prime Minister Modi is going to be to this tough letter written by the West Bengal Chief Minister. That's all for now from the India Today Global Studio.